Why do the rich like charity so very, very much? Why, throughout the 17th, 18th and 19th century, did they always oppose ideas of welfare and helping folk on the grounds, the biblical grounds, that Jesus himself said, the poor are always with us? Why has charity become, as it were, the thing the rich boast about most? Oh, there are lots of reasons. You only have to read Das Kapital and see what Marx thought about the do-gooders of his age, that they were somehow justifying the bourgeoisie and codifying real class struggles within religious struggles, thereby making them incomprehensible even as they aided. So they simply created more poverty through their actions. This cogent argument, but one of my mind that is only partially the case. This drive to replace welfare with charity is of course utterly obnoxious, because it goes on the full-throated assault on the very conception of the rights of humans. I mean the right of humans to exist once they are, the right of them to be fed and to be looked after, to expect in a state that is wealthy, the state to look out, to watch out for them, to help them, to allow them to achieve what they wanted. All of that baseline of democracy is of course utterly destroyed if it all comes from the rich man's charity, because then it is arbitrary, there when they need to give it, caught up often enough, if we're really honest about this, in tax fiddles. For charity is merely another name for a tax scam, often as not, with only the scraps going to the poor man's table. But that's a slightly different issue, even if it was not. Unless you're giving away the fortune of a husband you now hate, good on you if you are. Unless you are doing that, it is the case, of course, that by giving charity, yet another plank on the road back to arbitrary monarchy is laid down and crossed. A world will soon go back to a world where tech bros or would-be tyrants will be curing the king's evil with a touch. Everything needs to become arbitrary, caught up in the whims of the wealthy. Nothing is a right anymore, after all. No wonder, then, the rich love their charity and don't want to pay their taxes, while if they were good, they would just agree to be taxed far more.